Sorry, it's like super hot in my room. Anyways, I wanted to come and talk about my vertical Labret piercing. This is it. And I got this in October. So how many months ago was that? It's almost been 5 months, almost 5 months since I've had it. It feels longer than that, but yeah. I was thinking about getting this piercing for a very long time, and I finally decided to get it because I really like body modification and I like different things, and I like to change my look up. So it's like an addition to my look, I guess. I like to decorate my body. I like piercings and stuff like that. So I'm really glad that I decided to get it. I've never had like an oral piercing before, so it was definitely a different type of piercing for me. I'm not a stranger to facial piercings, but yeah, I'd never had an oral piercing, so the healing process was definitely more difficult for me, and I tend to have a hard time following rules and instructions, especially when it comes to piercings, and I've definitely paid the price numerous times for that. So my advice to you is to, if you get any body modification, any piercings, always follow your piercer's instructions. And the place that I went to is a place that I frequent, and it's located in Kalihi by HCC, for those of you who live on Oahu and know where that is, at Ink Pit Tattoo. And the piercer there, I've known her for a while, and she's done numerous piercings of mine, and I really trust her, and she's really professional, and it's a very clean environment, a clean facility, and yeah. So I just called in advance to make sure she was going to be around, because I knew that she has to pick up her daughter after school. So I waited there with my friend. She went with me. Oh, actually no, I went by myself actually that time. I'm thinking about a different piercing time. And it was honestly, on a scale from 1 to 10, it was a 0 for the pain of like the needle going through my lip. And I tend to think that I have like a pretty low pain threshold, because I'm not very good with pain that much, especially I'm really scared of needles though, but I have like a lot of piercings, so it's kind of funny. I guess it's worth it to go through the pain, but I hate getting like shots and stuff. Ever since I was a little kid, I hated getting shots and like needles. It always scared me, so even to this day I really don't like it. So yeah, so the things that I like about the piercing is that it definitely grabs people's attention when they look at me. I could tell that they're looking at it, and I've always asked about it, and it's almost complete, like it's really like doing good. It's supposed to take like a year to heal. This is like the most complicated piercing I ever had. The first 2 months were really rough, and it's very sensitive, so you have to be careful of what you eat. Like eating sandwiches, burritos, and wraps are like really difficult to eat, and tacos, and like also saucy stuff, like because it can like get stuck up here and it's kind of messy. So like I've had to change my eating habits, because I love eating like salads and burritos and tacos and stuff like that. So yeah, I've had to change that, so now I don't reach for having wraps and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll definitely opt out for other stuff. And I never was really into using straws, and now I use straws all the time, like even for like the littlest things, like cups of water. For a while I just had to use straws always for like the first 2 months, because like when you put the cup on, it like pushes down the top ball, and it's kind of uncomfortable. And something that kept happening to me was I had like a raised bump on the back part, right back here, and I might still have like a little bit, but I thought it was like, at first I thought it was a infected, but just turns out I was just licking my top ball too much, and you're not supposed to do that, and like so I had a raised bump. And also TMI moment, but if you're giving like oral sex, it like hurts kind of, so you have to be careful. And also like kissing, you just have to be more gentle. And I asked if you could feel it when you kiss me, and they say yes, but it doesn't bother them. So yeah, it's a fun piercing. This is a shorter bar. The first time I put the shorter bar in, that was the worst thing because my lip like swelled up after that. Well, actually, the first time I got it pierced, it didn't swell up at all. I didn't have swelling. I was really worried about swelling, and I had a longer bar. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, yeah, the top ball isn't on this one, but this is my longer bar that came with it. So, and this is definitely different, and this one's curved compared to the one that I have right now. It's like a straight bar. So I actually like the curved bar better, like it's more comfortable, but my lip has adjusted to the straight bar. So I definitely say get a shorter bar when you feel more comfortable and when it's more healed, so it doesn't irritate it. And whenever I like touch it and stuff, I try to make sure my hands are clean. I wash my hands with antibacterial soap before I touch my mouth, and I try not to touch it. I don't want to play with it too much. I do tighten the ball every couple days. I've never had an incident where it fell off and I lost it when I was like sleeping or something. So because I make sure that I tighten the ball a lot, because you're talking and like so it's gonna like move the ball. So I tend to tighten mine all the time, like a lot. So definitely if you have like bars like this, you should tighten the balls more often so they don't fall off and you lose them, because that's a pain in the ass to have to put it like the end of a eraser right there, or have to worry about this coming out. Oh, also I had to take this out for about 4 hours when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and I was really worried. I was really upset because it was pretty fresh still. This was in December, and it was only a couple months old, and I was really worried that it was gonna close up. But to my surprise, when the surgery was over, they just slid it back in, and it just went right back in without any pulling or tugging or like having to push through really hard that I've experienced with other piercings when you leave it out for a while. So I'm really surprised. I guess oral piercings like mine don't close up as much. And I've taken it out before and looked at what it looks like to see if there's like a large hole or anything, and it doesn't look like a large hole, which is good. So if I decide that I want to take it out for certain occasions or something, then I could wear it out for like a couple hours if I have like something to do, or where I don't want to wear this. Or I could even take it out during meals if I want to eat something, and so I don't have a lot of discomfort. So that's a good thing. And I was surprised that it didn't close up after my surgery, so I was really happy about that. And what else? What else am I forgetting? Yeah, it's definitely different. I really like it. I definitely was taking a step forward and putting myself out there to change my look when I got this piercing. I'm really glad I did, and it's definitely a unique piercing. That's something that really attracted me to it. And yeah, I don't know what you guys think. Nobody's commented on it yet, so I'm not sure what people think, but actually a lot of people have told me that they really like it and that it suits me, so I'm really glad about that. I don't want to get a piercing that doesn't suit my face or my personality. So another piercing that I've been thinking about for a while too is the Medusa piercing, which would be right here, but I think my boss will kill me if I get it, and my mom will kill me too. My mom doesn't like this piercing, and I'm surprised at Christmas I didn't get many comments from my family about it. So yeah, I think it adds to my personality and my looks, I guess. A little decoration on my lip. My boss likes to joke that she's gonna hang stuff on it at work so I can put some work into it. So yeah, this is a vertical labret, and I did a lot of research on the piercing before I decided to get it. Like I watched a lot of YouTube videos and I read reviews online because I was really afraid to have a needle go through my mouth. Also because like Asian and black skin tends to keloid a lot, so I was really afraid to do something on my face that I could possibly leave like a raised scar on my face, because I've had keloid scars. I actually have, this is a keloid scar. I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's raised. Oh, I also have like one on my forehead somewhere from when, before I was adopted, I got a cut on my head and I have a raised bump. I think it's right there. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, this is my piercing. This is my update, 5-month update. I like it. Wearing lipstick doesn't really bother me. Oh, something I forgot to say. During the healing process, I had the worst chapped lips.